only tag 50 people, so I'll tag who's already online. Okay. Hey. How's everyone doing? Ladies, go ahead and tag a fellow group member if you can. That would be great. So today's topic is you can't level up while in survival mode. So I'll try to be serious with this one. I'll try not to make any jokes. Hey, how you doing? Nikia. Hey girl. So today I want to talk about something, very serious. And as you can tell by the title, you can't level up when you're in survival mode. And you need to get out of survival mode and be in the state of creation. Be in creation mode, basically. Because when you're in survival mode, you are going to have a lot of issues. It's going to be very difficult for you to achieve your goals and get further in life. Maria already has the jokes lined up in her head. No, I don't know. This is a serious topic. I'm going to try not to make jokes or anything like that. But, and a lot of people are in survival mode right now because, what's going on in the world right now, I don't blame them. But, I wanted to come on here today, jump on here quickly, because, since we are not doing a meeting on the Patreon today, I decided that, I'll do a meeting here in the group. The replay I'll post a replay on YouTube. So if you can't sit through the entire, video, if you have to go somewhere, that's fine. If you join late, you can catch the replay later. Hi, Emily. So, I'm going to read this definition of what survival mode is. So, I'm going to read it. Put succinctly, survival mode involves adaptive psychological changes in our body that helps us respond to the stressors that we are faced with. When we experience stress, a sequence of hormonal changes and psychological responses occurs in our body that allows us to respond by preparing them to flight or fight or freeze. And usually most people freeze, and a lot of us, our life is frozen. We are not getting anywhere. So one of the symptoms of being in survival mode is being stuck. You have been stuck, you're going through the motion, you're repeating the same patterns, you're having the same type of life every single day, the same routine, not going very well. Another way that you can tell when someone is also in survival mode is their habits, how they treat themselves, how they treat their health. Hey, Suha. How they treat their health. They're not exercising. Maybe they're sitting on the couch a lot. You go to work, and then when you get home, you just slip into your pajamas or a robe or whatever, and you don't exercise. You are not working. You don't have hobbies. You're not doing anything. My hungry mouth coworker needs to see this and stop hating. What? Okay, y'all stop the jokes. I promise I'm gonna try to be serious in this video. So survival mode can actually be great motivation to level up. It depends on the person and how they deal with life. Yes, but some people are, unfortunately, they are trying to level up, or they simply can't level up because they are so deep into survival mode. Okay, so if you're in survival mode, you're least likely to take a risk. You are least likely to take risks. You are least likely to, to get up and make changes because it's kind of scary. And a lot of women are definitely in survival mode because even to this day, you still can't get women to get out of the house. They go to work, they come back, and they just get on the internet. They pick up their phone, they get on the internet, and they're just wasting time. So another sign that you could also be in survival mode is if you are on your phone, constantly on your phone, going from app to app to app. Like you'll go on Instagram, you scroll for an hour, then you'll get off Instagram, and then you'll go on TikTok, and then you'll go on Facebook, and then you're gonna scroll around, and next thing you know, you get up in the morning and 3 hours gone because you spent all that time, wasting time on the internet using a bunch of apps. That's also a sign of a symptoms of survival mode. So okay, yeah, it sounds like mindset, but of course it is. But again, a lot of people, they end up in survival mode is because of their mindset. It could also be because of their mindset. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that you are not a product of your environment. Okay? So don't ever believe that you're not a victim, you're not a product of your environment. Back to what I was saying. Again, like I was saying earlier, another sign is you watch too much TV, or you spend a lot of time watching the news. You are not motivated. You lead an unhealthy lifestyle. Maybe you're drinking too much, or you're eating a lot of junk food. You pick up the phone and you order Uber Eats, and it's never anything healthy. It's always something greasy, and you're not working out, you're not going on walks, etc. All of those could be signs, and a lot of people say those are also signs of depression. Yeah, you're obese. Lilani said you're obese, out of shape. Yeah, that's another sign you could be in survival mode, because survival mode is responding to stress. And modern women now, we have so many stress triggers: mortgage, student loans, soul-sucking jobs. Because having a soul-sucking job, oh my God, I've been there, and I used to be in survival mode. And back then, I wouldn't get up and do anything. I would go to work, and then I'll get home. Sometimes I didn't even want to go out. I would just sit at home, like literally sit at home all day. Don't do anything. Don't do the dishes. Sometimes I wouldn't even take a shower because I was really messed up. Like I would go all day without taking a shower, and then I wouldn't shower until it was bedtime or something like that. It was really, really bad. Your situation might not be as bad as that, but it's pretty serious if you are going through your whole day, because it's okay to have like one lazy day, but if all your days are the same, one day is going into the next, you don't know if it's Monday or Friday, and you don't get out. Like, ladies, please go outside more often. Okay, there's some in the spiritual community, they encourage people to do grounding exercises. It's basically when you go out in nature and you walk on grass or on the earth without your shoes on. They say that's grounding. That's what they say, and that actually really does make you feel better and also raise your vibration. It really does. So try going out more, because when I'm done here, I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to go out and get some fresh air. And I love doing that. And usually when I'm going out to walk, I usually take my dogs with me. So, I take them to the little park, and sometimes I take them at night. It doesn't matter, whenever I have time to. And, I do little laps around the park and everything like that, so I make sure that I get my exercise in. When I'm not exercising, it's so easy for me to slip into a rut and, slip into a state where I am not motivated and I'm not doing anything. And I don't want that. So, I read that comment. Yeah. So I forgot what I was about to say, or I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, so you have to get out of the survival mode, and it's not healthy for you. You gotta get into that state of creation, and being in a state of creation, being in a state of flow, you get ideas. You constantly getting ideas, you're writing ideas down. If you're going through the day and you don't even get one idea, not one, maybe, you need to, try to change that. But, we get ideas all the time, ladies. And this is something that I started doing, because I never wrote my ideas down. Like, I would get ideas, and then I wouldn't write them down, and then I'll forget about them, or then I will see someone else doing it. And I was like, damn, I did thought about that. Like, why didn't I do it? So start journaling, start making to-do lists. And I know if you're not the type of person to do like to-do lists every day. That's fine. But, you need to have like some small goals, because everyone have this one big goal. But, what about the smaller goals in between that one big goal? You got to have some small goals that you have to fulfill. Like, let's say maybe your goal is to lose 5 pounds. Focus on that goal, because it's very difficult to level up and become hypergamous and network if you're in survival mode. Because, what is going to happen, and I know when women are in survival mode because they are presented with a new idea. You tell women like, listen, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to do all of this for a man to spend money on you. And the way they respond is like they don't believe that it is possible. They don't believe that it can happen. They can't see it because they are constantly in survival mode. These dogs. Okay, there's this girl on TikTok that teaches women how to live a soft life, how to rest in your feminine, and a lot of women that are in survival mode, they are all in her comments, in her DMs, talking shit, talking about like, what if, why are you telling women to depend on their man, like be completely dependent on their man, which isn't what she's saying. She is basically telling women that you need to get out of survival mode, and survival mode stressors are very easy to spot because they are everywhere. Okay, your soul-sucking job, your toxic relationship with your parents, being in debt, not having enough money. All of this stuff is very stressful situations, and because you are under so much stress, your body freezes. Okay, because you either fight, flight, run away, or freeze. If you ever driving on the road and you come across a deer, the deer is not going to jump out of the way. The deer will freeze up, because that's something that happens when someone is in survival mode or under a lot of stress or in fear. The deer literally freeze up. And if your life has been frozen, look, it's been 6 months, you haven't seen a lot of progress. If you've been in this community 3 years and haven't seen a lot of progress, then you need to work on that, because it's not normal for someone to have all this information, okay? And a lot of this level up information is free. All of this information, and not do anything about it. You have to start taking action, ladies. And when you're in survival mode, you're least likely to take action. You're least likely to get up your ass and go join that social club, or sign up for them golf classes, etc. Let me read it. To-do lists really help me stay on track. The trick is to make them not too long and it gets overwhelming, and not too long that it gets overwhelming, and looking at it gives you an anxiety attack. Okay, thank you, Sua. That's a good tip. Yeah, the to-do list don't have to be long. You got to remember, if you have 4 things on that list and you do 2 of those 4 things, you did half of the things that you set out to do in that day. Okay, so do not be hard on yourself, ladies. Don't be hard on yourself at this point in your life. If you are living in survival mode, do not be harsh with yourself. Now more than ever, you really have to be kind to yourself. Dr. Joe Dispenza has some really great material on it, learning the survival mode behavior. Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'll definitely look him up. Thank you, Emily. Joe Dispenza. Okay. Yes, it's not enough to just consume content. You have to actually implement some of it. Yes, a lot of us are consuming content, and again, if you have been feeling stuck, because this is also a symptom of survival mode, you've been stuck. You haven't been getting anywhere. You haven't gotten a promotion. You haven't increased your income. You haven't created another stream of income. You haven't done anything. You are still on Tinder. You haven't been to an event or nothing. If you haven't done none of those things, now is a good time to take a social media break. You have to disconnect. Okay, so disconnecting and connecting to yourself is something that you have to do. So you cannot sit down and get ideas and have good positive thoughts if all you're doing is being connected to your devices or whatnot. Because some people have a serious addiction. Some people, they will, and this used to be me too. Okay, listen, I know this used to be me too. I will get up in the morning and the first thing I'll do is open, maybe Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or something like that, and waste like 3 hours of my morning when I could have been, doing something more productive. Truth, being in survival mode, you'll always be triggered and out of control emotionally. That is true. That is true. And I can tell people that are in a state of survival compared to people that are in a state of flow, a state of creation. Because the people that are in survival mode, you can tell by just the comments that they leave online. It's always negative. They're always triggered. And again, you got to understand that the powers that be wants you to be in survival mode. Okay, being in survival mode is a very, very stressful place to be at, because now more than ever you are more prone to illness, you're more prone to getting sick, your vibration is so low, and when people are in survival mode, they don't really give a shit. Like they're in survival mode. Okay, if you they don't care about getting healthy or none of that shit. Okay, if you are really in danger, do you think you have time to run around and live a soft life and go on trips and eat healthy or go vegan? No, give me the McDonald's and let me get the fuck out of here. Okay, the zombies are chasing me. Okay, if there's a zombie apocalypse that happens right now, all of us will immediately be thrown into survival mode. Every last one of us. Nobody got time to be doing leisure things. Okay, you gotta fucking survive. Okay, and nobody got time to sit around and make a salad. You grab whatever you can and you go. Okay, all of a sudden, if you're in survival mode, we're in danger and we need to survive. Okay, that cup noodle is gonna start to look very, very enticing. All right. So people that live in a state of creation, they are not only creative, but they are very grounded. They meditate. This is another thing that you ladies have to start doing. Like, please, ladies, start meditating today. All right. Okay, I read that comment. You all can post more. Ask questions if you want to. Okay. Hold on. All right. So, anyways, when you're in survival mode, the best thing you can do is, connect with yourself. All right. Connect with your needs. Figure out what you want. And in order for you to do that, you really have to disconnect. So disconnect, turn the phone off, turn the computer off, turn the TV off. Go somewhere nice and quiet where the air is fresh. I don't care where you go. Go to the park or something. Take a journal with you and, figure out what your needs are right now. Try to figure out the things that you need to change in your life. You know for a fact that most likely you are not happy, and of course you have to change that. Okay? Another thing you have to do is connect with others. A lot of people that are in survival mode are not very great with maintaining relationships. Okay, they tend to have bad romantic relationships, and they don't seem to have like a lot of friends or acquaintances or much of a social life. You're right. You're so right, Maria. Best mental state I was ever in was when I was meditating. Yeah, you're meditating. I know. Some people don't want to hear it, but it really is very helpful. It can help you a lot. Connect with others, okay? Ladies, start to go out there and socialize, okay? Get out there and get things done, okay? If you don't want to go to the bars or which I wouldn't really recommend anyway. As a matter of fact, I would recommend that you avoid drinking alcohol during this stage in your life where you're trying to get your life together. You're trying to get out of survival mode. All right. You gotta start exercising. Move. Okay. Move. Meditate. Exercise. Go on walks. Okay. Someone said yoga is a great. Okay. Yoga. Sign up for a fitness class where you can actually meet people and connect with other people. Okay. You're gonna see how. Listen. You're gonna see how your life is going to change just within maybe 6 weeks or something like that, or less. You're going to start seeing positive changes in your life. If you are stuck in a rut, it means that you are in survival mode. We are not meant to be stuck in a rut. We are not meant to be, well, I don't know where all this background noise is coming from, like. You are a jewel. All excellent advice. Oh, thanks, girl. Okay, so ladies, start socializing, start networking. That is going to help you. Our girl Tara in the comment, she has a course on networking. If you're a beginner, I highly recommend it. And I think her course is only $100. Okay, invest in her course. Just realized that I didn't get notified, but Haley. Oh, hey Sasha, that's okay. I'll post the replay on YouTube. Okay, exercise, ladies. Get moving. Get your body moving, because when I'm not exercising, I really feel like I hit myself. Like, I don't feel great. And when I say exercising, I don't mean you have to go to the gym. Like, if you know you're not the gym type, that's fine. But get moving. Go out there and walk. Do some stretches or whatever. Go outside. Like, ladies, a lot of y'all don't want to leave the house. A lot of y'all stay indoors. Okay? Go outside in nature. If it's one thing that you see that the rich, the wealthy do, is they really do appreciate nature. They're always in nature. Their house always have like a garden or something. Okay, they really are into nature. Sasha said, I took her course and it's worth it. Nice. If you ladies are interested, I can get the link for you. Anyways, okay, be kind to yourself. Okay, don't be ashamed of what's going on now, because a lot of people are also experiencing being in a rut, being in survival mode. It is what it is, and you got to remember, pay attention to the triggers. Some of the triggers, there isn't much you can do about it, because having children is another way that can cause you to go into survival mode. Being in a crappy job is another way. Being in debt, huge trigger for being in survival mode. Ladies, you can get out of debt. At the end of the day, you got to shift your mindset, because someone earlier mentioned mindset. You got to shift your mindset, because you can't focus on the problem of being in debt. You got to focus on being debt free. Same, I've been doing Pilates and it's great. Oh, nice. And okay, for Sasha, do you feel a lot better now that you're active? Don't you feel happier? You don't feel blocked or stagnant or stuck? If you're feeling stuck right now, you feel blocked right now, you feel like, oh, I can't do this because of this, that, or the other, you are in survival mode. You need to get into creation mode. Because when you're in creation mode, oh my God, the possibilities are endless. It really is. And again, be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Start looking at yourself in the mirror every day. I don't care how, let me tell you something. I don't care how fat you are, how gross you are, if you don't take a shower all day or whatever. You, as a human being, you are important, okay? You bring value. Everyone here has value. And you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be treated well, you deserve to be treated with respect. But you have to start doing that for yourself. Do not expect other people to do it for you. You got to start loving yourself first. You got to start respecting yourself first. If you want people to be kind to you, you got to be kind to yourself first. Okay, because do not expect people to love you or respect you if you yourself don't love or respect yourself. So, I mean, that's all I wanted to say today. If you all have any questions, I will gladly answer those questions. Is yes, and more productive. It's very important to be active. Okay, so Sasha said yes, she feels better. Yes, you do actually feel more productive. You are more productive when you're not in survival mode, because survival mode people in survival mode will literally lay on the couch all day. I've seen extreme cases of survival mode. Some people call it depression, etc. But that person is not really living. You all give me a second. Okay, I am not playing with these cats today. I am not playing with them. Does anyone have any questions? Like, I hope that I know this live is not a lit live. I'm not dragging anyone or anything like that. Because I know some of you all love the drama. Tiny, you are not. Yo. Come on. No, I'm not playing with you today. Come, let's go. Come on. You have to go outside. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to put him out. But he's not allowed inside. He pees on the furniture and stuff like that. So I don't let that one in. He can only go in the kitchen or on my husband's side of the house. He's not allowed on this side. Sandy said, "Great tips, Maria. It's an excellent live." Okay, thank you. I'm so glad that you ladies like this live. But you know, like, I feel like expect more content from me, ladies, especially here and on my SAS channel, because I already have two videos backed up to post on that channel. So expect more, because and you know, and more of these, because I feel like this is more like beginner content, and you know, my channel is get more towards beginners. So if you know anyone, ladies, if you know anyone that's new on their level up journey, share my channel. I would appreciate that very much. Okay, get them to join the group. And ladies, if you're getting someone to join the group, make sure they ask the questions, because my admins, they get to them before I get to, and they're like, nope, you're not getting in. Okay, if you are inviting someone to the group, make sure they have a profile picture, because we be getting a lot of requests by people that don't got no picture. Child, sorry. Okay, so I don't see anyone asking any questions. Like, is Facebook hiding the comments again? I don't see anyone asking any questions. So I'm gonna go. If you love this live, send some hearts so more people will see it. But I'm going to download this live, and then I'm going to upload this on the channel. If you ladies would like me to discuss a specific topic, let me know in the comments, and I'll choose one of them and make it my next topic for my live video. All right, so ladies, just remember to get out there, get moving, take a social media break if you have to. It is okay. Okay, if you must be on social media, you can come to this group or to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, bye, ladies.